Okay, so in this video I'm going to be talking about the breathing motion of the pelvis. This is the third part in a series. In the first part we worked tutorial and guided meditations working with the breathing motion of the hands and feet. With holographic breathing, there's a gentle motion of the jaw and mouth which produces a breathing motion that travels through the whole body. And likewise, there's a breathing motion of the hands and feet which works from the exterior of the body and connects through all the musculature to this breathing motion of the mouth. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. The video and the guided meditations are in the link below. You can watch the video for that. In the second one, we carried on with the breathing motion of the hands and feet. It was on the solstice and included how to work with still points, how to work with the spaces between the breath and this whole body breathing, cranial breathing, pelvis breathing, everything, and how waiting between the breaths and sitting into the spaces allowed everything to adjust, release, and also to connect to the spiritual energies and the earth energies. And in this video we're going to be looking more potently at the pelvis. The recordings of the second webinar also below. You can come to this as a free webinar for this working with the pelvis. If you want to do it live, you can come to that, and I will put the recordings of that below. So all of that is below if you want to watch those videos. The webinars are available if you want to come live, and we're going to now work with the pelvis if I can find it. So here's a pelvis. It's only got one leg. It's a one-legged pelvis. As I said, in holographic breathing, the lips are closed, the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. On the in-breath, the jaw is gently opening. The out-breath, the jaw is gently closing, with the lips closed, with the tongue on the roof of the mouth. This connects to the breathing motion of the muscles through the whole body. It's as if there's a lock that stops that happening. In holographic breathing, there's kind of an initiation, and we get this whole movement breathing. Just becomes totally natural, connects to the whole breathing motion of the body, and the face starts breathing, the cranium starts breathing, the brain starts breathing. Everything is cellular breathing through the whole body. And then in a more physical way, we work with the hands and legs, and that brings a more physical motion. And we've worked a lot with the breathing motion of the pelvis without the motion of the hands and feet, where we just work with the muscular movement of the breath within the pelvis and its relation from above to the legs. And what you get is an opening, breathing, opening sideways. These muscles from the sit bones here, they're pulling out to the legs, which is pulling the bottom of the pelvis out. Then also from the abdomen expanding, and also from the different muscles pulling from the sacrum, pulling from the sides of the pelvis out to the hips. So top and bottom of the pelvis, there's this expansion on the in-breath. So it's breathing in, same as the cranium. Cranium opens the sides on the in-breath, closes on it. So it's breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And also the psoas muscle coming through here. Really breathing in, breathing out. And within that, the muscles to the sacrum here, they come around under the pelvis, joining to the pubic arch. And you get this same, and also the muscles from the sides of the sacrum. It's only got one leg. From the side of the sacrum out to the hip. As this expands, breathing in, within the pelvis, the whole pelvis doesn't turn. The sacrum, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, it tucks under, breathing out. So the pelvis stays upright. See if I can get it right so it's easier seen. So the pelvis stays upright, and as you breathe in, this rocks under. As you breathe out, so all of the muscles connecting to everything, they create this whole motion. It's not isolated motions, it's all together. And the breathing, it's not just this is expanding, it's torsioning, it's bending through itself. The bottom is opening, the top's opening. It will pull out a certain amount, but it will torsion within itself. The bone will bow to a certain amount. We only feel dead bones. Live bones, they're alive, they've got plenty of blood in them, there's a flexibility to them. So there's a certain amount of flex, so there's this bowing sensation. And you get this breathing in, breathing out. And what happens with the spine won't just tip back because the spine is up. Which way around it? So if that, you get this curvature of the spine coming down to the sacrum here. So the sacrum tips under, the small of the back straightening more as the sacrum tips back. So you get this movement of the lower back gently with every breath, the muscles working through the spine. So, and then the same thing with the cranium. I haven't got the model here, I'll do it in a later one, but we experience the breath as, oh, everything's opening, everything's opening, everything's opening, and then on the average, everything's closing, everything's closing, everything's closing. It's not true. All of the muscles are tightening or tensioning on the in-breath. All of the muscles are shortening or tensioning on the in-breath. There's a shortening. To create the breath, all the muscles of the ribs are tightening together to lift the ribs up. All the muscles above the ribs and here and from the shoulder blades, all into the neck, they're tightening. Pull the chest up, pull the ribs up. And that, as they lift, because they're angled down, creates more space inside. All the muscles of the diaphragm pulling down, they're tightening to create space in the lungs. Fill your lungs up. But everywhere else other than your lungs and the nasal passageways, which all have air circulation into them so they can expand, everything else is going to stay the same volume. So for the abdomen to expand out this way, it shortens top to bottom. For the abdomen to contract in, lengthens top to bottom. The cranium expanding to the side, shortening top to bottom. Narrowing on the out-breath, lengthening top to bottom. The spine, all the muscles through the spine, between the ribs, they're tightening to help pull the ribs up. The quadratus muscles at the bottom pulling down or shortening between the pelvis and the lower ribs. So through the whole length of the spine, there's a shortening on the in-breath, a lengthening on the out-breath. So now, I don't teach that shortening so much because people find that a bit difficult, but it's there and it's healing your spine all the time. But we will be working with this flexing, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in of the lower back, this movement of the sacrum, this movement of the pelvis and how it links in. We've done it from the breath above a lot and the muscles within the pelvis, but within the legs, different muscles are tightening to pull the front of the hands up, and from the heels of the hands, heel of the feet, pulling the feet up and the back of the feet up, tightens through the legs. The leg muscles are tightening from below as part of the breath. The muscles tighten on the in-breath. They relax on the out-breath. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. So breathing in, and they're tightening, and this works up through the pelvis. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out by all sorts of different ways, the different muscles, the psoas muscles, the quadratus muscles above, the different muscles of the abdomen. They're all combining to make, it's not just opening, it's torsioning in different ways. The bones are flexing, and the sacrum, if I can get to it, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, tucking under. And as that is tucking under, this is straightening, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Same thing at the back of the head, all the muscles from the back of the shoulders, up the trapezius muscle, up around the back of the head. So this is all pulling down. I haven't got a skull here to show you. The whole back of the head, rolling and opening, breathing out, closing. It's breathing motion. Back of the head and side temporal bones, the same as the sides of the pelvis. Breathing in, breathing out, and different bones all moving different ways. The muscles of the breath do it. And now with holographic breathing, this motion of the jaw, the muscles here are pulling down. The ribs are pulling up. These muscles are shortening, pulling the jaw down. So it's natural for the jaw to pull down on the in-breath. In holographic breathing, the lips are closed, the tongue is suckled to the roof of the mouth. From this natural reflex from suckling, this is like suckling. It's me suckling. It's the same thing. Babies did it. Babies did holographic breathing. So it's pulling the jaw down, and it becomes fixed after birth, so it stays still in breathing. But you take that block away so it moves in breathing, the lips are sealed and relaxed, the tongue is sealed and relaxed, and that movement moves through the muscles, moves through the roof of the mouth, with the tongue on the roof of the mouth, suction to the roof of the mouth. All the bones of the face start moving, all the bones of the cranium start moving. It just works through everything. Oh my God, I can feel the energy coming from. It starts from the jaw when we start holographic breathing and activate it, so it's going, so this all starts breathing. But then it's the whole body just takes up this motion. So it's not the jaw doing it per se, the jaw just becomes part of it. And then we can do, if we want, we can do it very physical with the hands and feet, which connects exactly into this motion. So we get this breathing motion. So you can adjust, you can work with, you can balance all of the bones of the face, all of the bones of the cranium, all of the bones of the pelvis, all of the bones of the spine, all of the bones through the whole of your body. So any ailing joints, arthritis, injuries, bad positioning, stuck positioning. You can work with that in holographic breathing. The breath opens it and closes. Not like we've got to get it into the right position and get it to stay there. No, you just breathe it. And as it's breathing, all of the torsions, all of the patterns start working. So if your cranium's like, oh, it's over here, you don't know, right, we're going to move it back to here, stay in that place. Oh, no, I'm over here. Come here, stay, no, I'm over here. It won't do it, but start it breathing, breathing in, breathing out, and it'll start balancing. It will start coming back to an equal parameter till it balances around a natural breathing orientation. So we're not trying to move the body back into a correct place. We're just getting it within a natural breathing parameter. That's what we're doing. Then along with that in if that isn't enough for you, along with that in holographic breathing, all the organs start breathing, the brain starts breathing, all the cells start breathing, all of the organs have different energies. So there's the physical breathing motion, and then there's the energies of all of the organs. There's the kundalini, how each organ is relating to different vertebrae. There's the kundalini through the brain. And there's the spiritual. Holographic breathing is everything and has a spiritual orientation. I talk to the spirits. There are guides, there are higher self, divine energies, divine teachers that come in when I'm teaching holographic breathing. They talk through me, they teach through me. I learn so much teaching these webinars. These guys come in and do it for me. It's great. So there's this divine knowledge, there's this divine teaching. It's all there. So come on Sunday, come to the webinar, be part of it. It's free. You won't even have to pay. You just click on the link in the description below. Come to my webinar this Sunday. If it's too late, there will be another free webinar. I run free webinars every month. There will be the next one, but there will be the recordings in the link below. Click on the link below, play the recordings. I give a shed load away for free. It may not always be free, you never know. I might suddenly become famous and it might not all be so free. It probably will be. I'll always be giving a load of stuff away. But get in early while it's here, while I'm teaching it, while I'm being so generous with it, while I'm making these videos for you. All right, I'm sorry, I'm blowing my own trumpet there. Come and enjoy holographic breathing. Come and enjoy these spiritual guides. Come and enjoy this spiritual healing. Come and learn a new and original breathwork system that encompasses all of the levels of breathwork. Can heal your body, can heal your emotions, can heal the intellect and move you into no mind and being a viewer, connect you to the spiritual guides, the spiritual healers, so you can be your own teacher, your own healer. Independent healing. My invitation, these energies, these spiritual guides are here now for the taking. So come on Sunday. Come and enjoy this Sunday. If it's over, watch it below. I'll leave a link to the page where the free webinars are, so there's always another one, the next one to do. All right, thank you for listening. I hope to see you again. It's all been a pleasure talking to you. All right, and thank you to these guides. Thank you to these energies that come in and talk to me and talk through me while I'm doing videos. I truly appreciate you. I don't know how my life would be with, well, I wouldn't have holographic breathing, would I? Because that was channeled. So my absolute thanks to the channels that talk to me, help me teach holographic breathing, help me develop holographic breathing and the earth energies that come in. Thank you deeply for your health. I would be dead. I was dying of Lyme disease when holographic breathing came in, this motion happened, the channels came in, and I'm better. I think I'm better. I have tiredness issues from it, but they're also getting better. So come and get better from stuff. What's not to like? All right, thank you, the energies, thank you, the earth, and thank you for listening. And you've got loads of videos, just click on them. Or like this video and press notifications, and then you'll always be notified when I put a video out. Simple. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.